Everyone, welcome to Hedgehog Hollow. Today I'm here with the Crafters Workshop and I'm going to be making a fun masculine card. You can use it for Father's Day, you could use it for all sorts of occasions, and I'm using the new Crafters Workshop Free Swell stencil, which if I pop a black piece of cardstock under that, you can see it's gorgeous patterns and things in there. And I am going to be using it with some Gilding Flakes. So I'm using the Tacky When Dry Gel Medium, which is a newer medium. And I'm going to use my palette knife. You can see I don't have a huge amount. I have a piece of Bristol Smooth cardstock under there, which I've just taped down with my normal purple painter's tape. This is not the Thermoweb purple tape. This is just a regular painter's tape, which I will link up for you. I've been using the same tape now for over a year. Love it. The only time I use something different is if I am working with something wet. So if I'm working with my watercolors, then I use the frog tape because it's waterproof. But other than that, I always use this purple tape. So you can see I'm just kind of scraping any excess off the top and popping it into other areas. A little bit of this medium really does go a long way. So I'm just waiting for it all to look like I've got a nice... I always kind of liken this to when I'm icing cakes. So I want it to look like I've got a nice kind of even frosting over my cake. Just at an angle, I kind of just scrape across, making sure I haven't missed anything. So you're going to want to take your stencil off while your medium is still wet, otherwise you will have a few issues later on. And I'm going to leave this on here to dry. Now this is the first time I've used this medium, so I'm going to give it maybe around half an hour to dry, and then I'll come back and see, and I'll let you know how long it actually did take to dry on there. So this actually dried really quickly. It took maybe 15-20 minutes, and it's of course now tacky. So I've taken it off that Easy Clean mat, and underneath I just have a piece of regular printer paper. We're going to use some of these Nuvo Gilding Flakes, and a little bit of these again will go a really long way. So what I'm going to do is just pop some excuse me, down on the top here, and I'm just running my finger backwards and forwards with the flakes. And you'll find it'll stick to all those wonderful tacky areas, like this. So these are just really thin pieces of the silver leaf and gold leaf. There's also a copper, which is beautiful. So you could choose whichever colour scheme you wanted to go with. You can also mix them up and do mottled colours in there too. And then you just want to kind of burnish it with your fingers, and you'll find it'll pick up all those little nooks and crannies. Then I'm going to pick my main piece up here, take it off that paper for a second. Just going to kind of dust my fingers off, and it's really easy to just kind of tip those bigger pieces back in there. You can also keep them in the box. The Hedgehog Hollow craft boxes are great as well, that your monthly kits come in to use for your Gilding Flakes. I've seen lots of people doing that because you can fit those card front pieces in. So you will find there are a few little bits and pieces. I also like to take the Surface Sweep from Tonic and just give it a really nice polish backwards and forwards. You'll find it takes off all those little pieces that are left. And it really sort of polishes it up as well. Make sure you have a nice piece for mounting onto your card. So again, you can see there's like little bits and pieces. You could either sweep those back into the box. I'm just going to sweep them off my table for now. And I'm going to use my Holtz trimmer to start cutting our layered pieces here. So this is just a piece of black cardstock. I'm going to trim that down to 4 inches. By 5 1/4. I'm going to trim this panel down to 5 inches. by 3 3/4. And of course these strips are beautiful to keep and use on other things as well. I'm going to keep those. Also going to need a card base, and I haven't got any pre-scored ones, so I'm going to cheat and just fold one of my fingers. And then I'm also going to just use this piece. So this is my main piece that I'm going to use as my matting layer, but I'm going to cut a dad out the middle. So it's a great way to make your cardstock just last a little bit longer. I'm getting a bit low on black, so I've ordered some, but in the meantime I've been cutting all my large word dies out of my matting layers, which means my cardstock's going a lot further, and you don't see that when you've mounted up your card. So I'm just going to pop this through my Gemini. So I'm going to add some Tonic Funky tape on the back of here. Mat that onto my black piece. And then you can decide which way up you want your piece. And again, we're going to add some adhesive onto the black. And I like to mat my cards with everything open. I find it gives me a much nicer result. And pop that on, and now we can add on our dad. So I'm just going to pop this out of the die with some of the release holes. So this die is actually from our Hedgehog Hollow boxes. These are dies that I have designed. So these are Hedgehog Hollow dies. And there are a few of them still available. I'll make sure they're in the description below. So we're just going to add that dad onto here. And for that, I'm going to use some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive because it's super strong and it dries clear. So let's pop our dad on here. And so just to stick it down, either grab an acrylic block, something that has a larger surface area. Your phone works great. I often pop my phone on there. You want something with a large surface area that you can just really press it down with. It's a lot easier than doing it with your fingers. You don't get any dirty marks on there. And you can see there, beautiful, quick and simple, either Father's Day card, masculine card. There's also some extra sentiments in that Hedgehog Hollow set that comes with the die, so you can add some little words and things on if you wanted to as well. But I just love a clean and simple card, and saying dad, of course, we can use that for any occasion. And of course you could add mum, you could add friend, hi, hello, whatever occasion you want to do this for. But I absolutely love this new Tacky When Dry Gel Medium from the Crafters Workshop, plus of course that beautiful stencil underneath. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stamp that bell so that you get notifications for our upcoming videos. And if you do give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed today's video and learnt something new, I'd love to know what your favourite colour of Gilding Flakes are. So don't forget to leave a comment in the description below, on the comment section below even. And of course, all your links are in that description below as well. I'll see you again very soon. Happy stamping. Bye. Be alone.